Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. By the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Dear students, respected teachers and friends, Assalamu alaikum. Students, this is the lecture series of FSC Part 2 Mathematics, and you can see this lecture live on YouTube in Inspire Education 001 and our official channel of YouTube, Excellence Academia. Students, very important exercise of chapter number 7, scalar or dot product. Scalar or dot product. First of all, we define the dot product. If A and B be the two vectors, so A dot B is equal to A magnitude, B magnitude and cos theta. This implies cos theta is equal to A dot B over A magnitude and B magnitude. This is the formula of cosine of angle. Now, if A dot B is equal to 0, it means vectors are perpendicular. Wait for that. It means vectors are perpendicular. Now, exercise number 7.3, question number 1. Question number 1, find the cosine of angle between two vectors u and v. We have two vectors. U vector is equal to 3i plus j and minus k, and v vector is equal to 2i minus j or plus k. So we use this formula for cosine theta. First of all, find the dot product. U dot v is equal to 3i plus j minus k dot 2i minus j and plus k. So it is not the ordinary multiplication like algebra, but you multiply I coefficient with I coefficient and j coefficient with the j coefficient and k coefficient with the k coefficient. 3 multiplied 2 plus 1 multiplied minus 1 plus minus 1 multiplied 1. We have 6 minus 1 minus 1, 4. U dot v is 4. Now, u magnitude is equal to under root of 3 ka square plus 1 ka square plus minus 1 square. We have 9 plus 1 plus 1. So, u magnitude is equal to 11 ka root. Now v magnitude. Similarly, under root of I component square plus j component square plus k component square. 4 plus 1 plus 1. 6 root. Now putting the value of u magnitude, v magnitude and dot product in this formula. So cos theta is equal to u dot v over u magnitude v magnitude. It becomes 4 over under root 11 under root 6. 4 over under root 66 is your required answer. You can solve the other parts of question 1 just like this part. Now question number 2, projection. We have two formulas for projection. Projection of B along A and projection of A along B. Question number 2 is, projection of B along A and projection of A along B. Projection of B along A dot B over A का magnitude, A dot B over B का magnitude. These are the two formulas for projection. Now, question number 2, part number 1. A vector is equal to I minus K. B vector is equal to J plus K. We have to find the projection of A along B and B along A. For both projection, we require A dot B. A dot B is equal to I. There is no position vector J, that's why we write as 0J and minus K. Dot, no I vector, so 0I plus J plus K. It becomes 1 multiplied 0 plus 0 multiplied 1 minus 1 multiplied 1. 0 plus 0 minus 1, it becomes minus 1. Now, A magnitude is equal to 1 square plus 0 square plus minus 1 square. It becomes 2 root, and B magnitude is equal to 0 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. 2 root. This implies projection of A along B, A dot B over A mod is equal to minus 1 over under root 2. Similarly, projection of B along A, it also becomes minus 1 over under root 2. So students, you can see that questions are very easy if you got the formula of projection and cosine angle. Now, question number 3. Question number 3. Find a real number alpha so that U and V are perpendicular. So first part, U vector is equal to 2 alpha I plus J minus K. B vector is equal to I plus alpha J plus 4K. Find alpha if U is perpendicular to V. So as we know that U and V are perpendicular, U and V are perpendicular if dot product is 0. So first of all, find the dot product. 2 alpha I plus J minus K dot I plus alpha J plus 4K is equal to 0. 2 alpha multiplied 1 plus 1 multiplied alpha minus 1 multiplied 4 is equal to 0. It becomes 2 alpha plus alpha minus 4 is equal to 0. 3 alpha is equal to 4. Alpha is equal to 4 by 3. This is your required answer for perpendicular vectors. Now, we have one more question, and this question is very important. This question is very important because we have a condition of right triangle. Question number 4 is, find the number z so that the vertices, 3 vertices of triangle 1, minus 1 and 0, minus 2, 2 and 1, 0, 2 and z is right angle at C. right angle C. So first of all, draw the right triangle. First of all, draw the right triangle CAB. So you know that in right triangle there are two vectors which are perpendicular to each other. So here from figure AC is perpendicular to BC. We use this condition to find the value of C. AC dot BC is equal to 0. Equation number 1. We use this condition. So first of all, AC is equal to OC minus OA 0I plus 2J plus ZK minus I minus J plus 0K. AC vector minus I plus 3J plus ZK. Now BC vector is equal to OC minus OB. OC is 0I plus 2J plus ZK minus 2I plus 2J plus K. So 2I plus 2 and minus 2 plus 0J and plus Z minus 1. Z minus 1K. This implies AC dot BC is equal to 0. Put these values in equation 1. So AC is equal to minus I plus 3J plus ZK dot 2I plus 0J Z minus 1K is equal to 0. Minus 2 plus 0 and plus Z into Z minus 1 is equal to 0. Minus 2 plus Z square minus Z is equal to 0. We have quadratic equation in the form of Z. So it becomes Z square minus Z minus 2 is equal to 0. Factorize this equation. Z square minus 2Z plus Z minus 2 is equal to 0. Z common. Z minus 2 plus 1 common. Z minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have two factors. Z minus 2 and Z plus 1 is equal to 0. It means two values for Z. Z is equal to 2, one value. Z is equal to minus 1, second value. This is your required answer. Now question number 5. Question number 5. If B is a vector for which we have to find vector B, so let B is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. So condition is V dot I is equal to 0. So xi plus yj plus zk dot I is equal to 0. It means x is equal to 0. Similarly, V dot j is equal to 0. Xi, yj, zk dot j is equal to 0. It means 0 plus y plus 0. So y is equal to 0. And last one is v dot k is equal to 0. xi yj zk dot k is equal to 0. 0 plus 0 plus z. It means z is equal to 0. This implies that vector v is equal to 0i, 0j, 0k. It means v is equal to null vector. This is your required answer for v. Now last question of today's lecture, question number 6. Question number 6, we have to show that three vectors form the right triangle. So you know that in right triangle two vectors are perpendicular. If so, 6 first part, let we have three vectors. A vector is equal to 3i minus 2j plus k. B vector I minus 3j plus 5k, and C vector 2i plus j minus 4k. So for perpendicular, to check the perpendicularity of the vectors, we have to find the dot product. First of all, A dot B. 3i minus 2j plus k dot I minus 3j plus 5k. So 3 multiplied 1 minus 2 multiplied minus 3 or 1 multiplied 5. 3 plus 6 and plus 5. 14 is not equal to 0. It means U and B are not perpendicular. A and B are not perpendicular. Now, A dot C. A dot C is equal to 3i minus 2j plus k dot 2i plus j minus 4k. So 3 multiplied 2 minus 2 multiplied 1, 1 multiplied minus 4. So this is 0. It means A dot C is equal to 0. It means A is perpendicular C. So A, B and C forms the right triangle. If one of these vectors are perpendicular, or A dot B or B dot C or C dot A, it means two sides are perpendicular. That's why these vectors form the right triangle. Students, this is our today's last topic. इंशाल्लाह कल का लेक्चर बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, जिसमें हम 7.3 के इंपॉर्टेंट प्रूफ्स को डिस्कस करेंगे. तब तक के लिए हमारा YouTube चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें, वैसे दोस्तों के साथ भी शेयर करें. और अगर आप लाइव हमारा लेक्चर देखना चाहते हैं तो कल इसी टाइम इंशाल्लाह आपके साथ जो है अप्रोक्सीमेटली 12:15 या 12:20 पे हम लाइव आएंगे इंस्पायर एजुकेशन 001 पे. थैंक यू सो मच.